Hello again, everyone. I hope you're keeping yourselves well and active. I am Tom Edison Peña from the And123 Dance School and a licensed SHAPE member of the United Kingdom Alliance of Dance Teachers and Professionals. Welcome to the And123 Dance Tutorial Series. We're going to do the Latin hip action. The Latin hip action is very important, especially when you dance the cha-cha, the rumba, the jive, and the samba. There are several ways of moving your hips when you dance, especially the cha-cha and the rumba, but we're only going to focus on a few of them in this video. Are you ready? Let's get on with it. So, in the previous video, we broke down the basic movement of the Latin hip action. We did some exercises to allow you to get used to the settling of the hips, the rotation of the hips, and also the leg action, both from your feet together and with your legs apart. Doing the hip action side to side, front and back. So I'm hoping that you are now comfortable with the settling and the rotation. Those two movements are important to be able to do the figure 8 hip action. I'm going to explain why. The figure 8 hip action uses 3 movements. The first one is to move your hip to the side. The second one is to move your hips towards the back. The third one is to move your hips slightly up, as the other hip, the opposite side, goes down. I'm going to place my hand against the side of my hip so you'll be able to see what I mean by the change of elevation. So, I'm going to push my right hip towards the side, towards the back, and press even further. Notice now, my left hip is slightly lower than my right hip. Okay, I'm going to lower my left heel down. I'm going to push my left hip to the side, towards the back, notice now, my left hip is much higher than my right. So that is the Latin hip action. I'm going to push my right hip to the side, towards the back, and up, as I allow my left heel to drop down as I bend my left leg. So that is the importance of your left leg being bent. Lower my left heel down, straighten out the leg. I push my left hip to the side, towards the back, and up as I allow my right leg bend and my right hip to drop. Right heel down, straighten out the right leg, pushing the hip to the side, towards the back, left hip drops. Left hip to the side, towards the back. Right hip drops. So, that's where you get the figure 8 hip action. So let's do that exercise, shall we? Alright, so place your hands on your hip like this. Let's start our feet together. Once again, keep your toes pointing out. Transfer your weight to your right leg, pushing your right hip towards the side, towards the back, and ending up higher than your left hip. As you bend your left leg, your left hip drops. It's not that you're pushing your right hip up, but it's your left hip is dropping. Lower your left heel down. Straighten out your left leg. Push your left hip to the side, towards the back, and as you bend your right leg, allow your right hip to drop. Right heel down. Push your right hip to the side, towards the back. Left leg bends. Drop your left hip. Left heel down. Straighten out your left leg. Push your hip to the side and back and drop your right hip as you bend your right leg. Transfer your weight to your right leg, pushing your right hip to the side towards the back as you bend your left leg. Allow your left hip to drop. Lower your left heel down. Straighten out your left leg. Push your left hip to the side towards the back. As you bend your right leg, allow your right hip to drop. Right heel down. Straighten out your right leg. Push towards the back. Bend the left leg. Allow your left hip to drop. Left heel down. Straighten out the left leg. Push your left hip towards the side, towards the back, and allow your right hip to drop. I hope that you managed to get that change of elevation between your left hip and your right hip. As I've said, what allows the hip to drop is the bending of the knee. And that is how important the bending of the knee is, especially if you push the knee inwards or in front. I'm going to show you. I'm going to push the knee out. So see if you notice, it basically allows the hip to move sideways, but it doesn't allow the hip to rotate towards the back. This way. So see, there's no rotation. Okay? So, we have now added a third component of the hip action to do the Latin hip, the figure 8 Latin hip motion. We do the figure 8 hip motion when we dance the basic on the spot, the cucaracha, okay, and a few more other steps. As I bring my hips to my right for the Latin hip action, notice my upper body is moving towards the opposite direction. My hip goes to my right, but my upper body goes to the left. So my upper body doesn't go with my hip. Push your hip towards the right, rotate it towards the back. As you bend your left leg, allow your left hip to drop lower than your right hip. Now, from here, as I drop my left hip, notice my upper body. I'm putting it right on top of my left leg. And when you do that, you can actually feel more pressure on the inside edge of the ball of your foot. Try to do the settling, rotation, and the change of elevation, but keep your upper body still on the same spot. Notice your connection with the inside edge of the ball of your left foot. Now, from here, I would like you to slide your upper body on top of your left foot. Do you notice a difference now with your connection with the inside edge of the ball of your left foot to the floor. It has actually increased. Now from here, as you lower your heel down, keep your upper body sliding, okay, towards your left. Straighten up the legs, rotate the hip, bend the right leg. Start sliding your upper body now towards your right leg. And once again, as you slide your upper body towards your right leg, towards your right foot, you're going to feel an increase of pressure on the inside edge of the ball of your right foot. Just do it slowly. Settling my hips on my right side. I go 1, 2, 3, and 4. As I bend my right leg, I am already starting to slide my upper body towards my right foot or towards my right leg. So now I can use that contact with the floor on count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So at the same time that you're pushing your hip towards the back and the change of elevation, your upper body is moving towards the opposite direction. What you don't want to happen is to bend your leg and then slide just on one. No. As you bend your leg, your upper body has to start sliding on top of that leg that is bent. Settle your hip on your right side. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's do the same exercise with the legs shoulder width apart. Arms out. Okay. Shift your weight to your right leg and settle your hips on your right side. So remember, we're pushing out to the sides, we're rotating towards the back, we're changing the elevation because our left leg is bent and our upper body has already started sliding towards the left. As I lower my heel down on 1, I'm going to accentuate that sliding of the rib cage towards my left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. My right leg is bent. My upper body has already started sliding towards it. Then I go 1. I accentuate again the sliding of the upper body on 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Settle your hip on your right, bend your left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's do it in 2 counts. Arms up, legs apart. You go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So let's do it using the quick, slowly timing. Arms up. Okay, shift your weight to your right leg and settle your hip on your right. So we go quick, slowly, 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 quick, slowly. Great job, everyone! I hope you learned from this bite-sized tutorial on the Latin hip action. If you enjoyed the video, please click like, subscribe to my channel, comment, and please share the video. Thank you very much. Stay safe and be well.